Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Hey everybody, Logan here. And yeah, I bet you clicked on this video saying, what? This doesn't seem normal for this channel. It's usually not anything like this. And yeah, that's because normally, well, this wasn't even today's planned video. I do my normal research and seeing what's going on, usually in the early morning time. Or all the way up until I decide to record, usually around 10, 11, maybe sometimes noon my time. And I like to see what's going on. I like to see what's the scuttlebutt in the gaming community. And today I came across this article, as you can see right here. This comes from Bounding Into Comics. Let me make sure, because yeah, Bounding Into Comics. I like Bounding Into Comics. They're pretty straightforward. When it comes to comics, they don't get, you can tell they clearly don't get paid off by any big companies, and they also do gaming news and a lot of nerd culture and stuff like that too. And you know, sometimes they can be pretty straightforward, pretty blunt. And there's a lot of people that get offended because, you know, honesty these days. You know, it's being honest is a scary thing. So this article had me reading and had me realize that yeah, censorship, we know it's bad, but this is just sad because the hypocrisy runs rampant in this article. And for anybody who's ever played online, not just Xbox Live, but PlayStation or PC, you know, people are tough. People are rough. Why? Because they don't have to be seen. They're anonymous and they can just talk crap. That's online gaming. It's how it's been since day one. Even if Shame is here decides it's not what we wanted, it doesn't matter what you wanted. It's life. So the article goes, Xbox co-creator says online toxicity needs to be highlighted and stopped. Proposes those two words policy to make in wake of streamer and Grenade Queen's Halo drama. Okay, I have no clue who she is. She's a nobody. Some people might like her, but whatever. She's not one of the big ones. But apparently she was big enough to cause a stir. So now they want to censor online gameplay. So now you got to watch what you say while you're playing online, while you're blowing up people, shooting them in the head, doing all kinds of terrible things in Grand Theft Auto and Halo and Doom. Yeah, now your words are what's the problem. Alright, so again, like I said, I don't usually touch on things like this, but this really struck a nerve, especially after I read it. I got through about halfway, and then they started, the article follows I guess a wave and goes almost down a rabbit hole, and it's a little ridiculous that, one, that people think like this, two, that people act like this, and you'll see what I mean. And I'm talking about what was said to her, and then her hypocrisy, and then now Xbox wants to, instead of creating this space where everybody can play and enjoy themselves, now you have to watch what you say and think. Yeah, this is getting a little ridiculous. So here, let me just get into it. This video might be a little longer today, just because of pretty much the topic. And so we're gonna go down. We're gonna read just a bit, and then I'll leave the link in the description. Actually, maybe not. Just head on over to Bounding Into Comics in their gaming section. Yeah, YouTube's got this thing. If you put too many links in the description, they hurt your video. So yeah, they don't want you clicking off the site. So head on over to Bounding Into Comics for the full article. So the article goes on reading. Following an incident of trash talking between Twitch affiliate Grenade Queen and a number of random Halo Infinite players, Xbox co-creator Jonathan Sheamus Blackley has declared that such toxicity, though unsurprisingly only that of the kind directed towards the streamer, needs to be highlighted and stopped. So basically, we're going to see he's kind of hypocritical. Very hypocritical. So, yeah. The chain of events which drew Blackley's attention began on December 19th, when Grenade Queen entered Halo Infinite's random queue and was teamed up with 2 random players who, after finding her in-game performance to be lacking, harshly urged her to quit the game altogether. Yeah, that's the gist of it. It's let's say that's a very PC way of saying it. No woman should have to deal with this if they're having one rough game against decent people, wrote Grenade Queen in accompaniment to a clip of the match posted after its conclusion. This was only part of it. See, I'm not going to play the clip. They give a gist of what it says, and I'll go over it there. As heard in the clip, one player tells Grenade Queen during the match to just effing leave before continuing. Go play Fortnite, whatever the F. Show your on effing Twitch, whatever. Yeah, this is not for you. You notice how Master Chief was never a woman. Okay, so that's some pretty rough stuff. If going unsaid, which, you know, it's all about framing, that sounds pretty bad. But video games. If you've ever played online, you know people are nasty, people are rough, and you know what? Grow thick skin. It's part of the gaming thing. People are like, oh no, you shouldn't have to deal with it. You should say no. What should be done is, hey, people can say what they want. You just throw it off your shoulder. Like Jay-Z says, throw it off your shoulder. Yeah, I know that reference. And the thing is, what you do is just keep playing. Unless I'm playing with friends, honestly, I don't turn on the mic because people are annoying. Whether they're talking crap, because yeah, the other day I had a terrible game. I went 5-12. I never go 5-12. Yeah, my team still won, but I went 5-12. That was terrible. That was my first negative kill to death ratio. And you know what? If the mics were on, I bet my teammates, again, even though we won, would be trashing me. Give it, you know. Not a woman, and you know, a lot of them still have to deal with the stereotypes that these Twitch chicks have, you know, bestowed upon all women. And there's a lot of female. There's a difference between gamer girls and girl gamers. Girl gamers are actually just gamers that happen to be girls, and then gamer girls are just girls that put on that persona to get guys to pay. We know those. Those are the ones that give the females the bad name. So this sounds pretty rough at first, but should it be censored? No. Freedom of speech should be available on every platform, especially if it's in the US, even though things are a little about that right now. You shouldn't have to be censored. You should just go, all right, screw you guys, or, you know, hit back. All right. Or you can just get offended and then cry about it. So, in the background, another player can be heard agreeing with the first individual, stating that she should go do whatever you girls do, like play Valorant or something, and get 2 kills and just the F off, and just get the F off of Halo because you're not meant to be here. Well, that's not true. Anybody can play Halo. It's free to play. Anybody can play it. Like, literally anybody. So it's not like, oh, only if you have an Xbox. No, anybody. If you have a PC, if you have a mobile phone at this point, you can play Halo. Do I think that should be the case? No, but that's a different story. And when guys say stuff like this, when people in general say stuff like this, it's because, again, stereotypes that they've put forward on Twitch, and it just happens to be a thing. And then, you know, it's sad, but hey, it's a thing. After publishing her tweet and receiving a wave of criticism from users who, in essence, told the streamer to either grow thicker skin in order to survive in the anonymous ecosystem, or make proper use of various game, console, and service options in order to block or mute those she found offensive. Yeah, Grenade Queen retorted on Twitter, "Let's get one thing straight here about my post. I'm not butthurt, I'm not crying or anything." See, now we're going to go over a couple tweets that make her sound like a liar. It's more the fact that I had one bad game and I got roasted for it because of my gender. She clarified, "It's almost 2022, S changed. That has nothing to do with anything." That's just trying to make an excuse. 2022 has nothing to do with anything. The times have nothing to do with anything. You're online where people can say whatever they want, and if you get butthurt, yeah, grow thicker skin. I agree with them, or block them. You know, as a YouTuber, I get people saying nasty things all the time, and people who I have videos where people don't watch the whole thing. They'll just watch the beginning and then say, "Oh, you didn't do this. Oh, you shouldn't call this." One, you didn't read the title. Two, you didn't watch the video. I can tell your comment makes you sound like a moron, so you either hit back or just block them. And that's what she should have done if it really offended her. But here we go. And then there she goes with a tweet. Conversely, in a separate follow-up tweet addressed to her supporters, the streamer expressed her appreciation for everyone's kind words on the recent tweet. Usually, I don't know, when people do stuff like this, it feels like they're also attention grabbing. How many times have people made fun of me? You know, in general, I didn't cry about it. I've seen people make fun of my friends, my family, sisters, my sister, my best friends. And you don't cry on social media. I guess that's the day and age. You just cry about it, and she says it's not. But clearly, if you're on social media, you're crying about it. If you've had this happen to you, I am sincerely sorry. Kids play this game now. No, it is rated M for mature. So if kids playing, they should not be. So you cannot use that as an excuse. Now, and the fact that society is different these days compared to... Society is only different for people who want it to be, or trying to change it in a bad way. Things should not be any different than it is, because why? We had freedom of speech then. People had the right to say and do whatever they wanted, and they still do. So, no, you're just trying to... Again, that's stupid. It worries me quite a bit, said, well, tough, you know? Gaming saves people's lives. Yeah, that has nothing to do with anything here. Nothing. Roughly 12 hours making her initial post, Grenade Queen shared Xbox Live message she allegedly received from one of the toxic players, in which they offered an apology from us for yesterday. Hey, they knew they were a little rough. They said things they shouldn't have. Hey, he took the high road. This is where this is going, in my opinion. The fact that they apologized is a good step. We took it too far and are very sorry you were hurt by our words. They wrote, "We do feel bad and best of luck to you in life." That was nice. They realized, okay, yeah, that was a little rough. Okay, nice of them. Cool. However, in a separate match, Grenade Queen met fire with fire and hypocritically trash-talked her fellow players based on their gender. And this is where it gets... This is basically where everything culminates in what made me make this video. Because your sex should not have anything to do with you playing video games. You're male or female, you can play video games. It's fine. It doesn't matter. And if you're playing, if you suck, you suck. If you're good, you're good. So you can't go, oh, my feelings are hurt, but they're not really hurt. I'm not crying, even though I'm crying on Twitter. And then go and do the same thing you just cried about. The hypocrisy is real. I'm going to piss you off even more because you're clearly upset, the streamer says to another player, as heard in a clip which she has hidden every time it was posted in reply to her initial tweet. So, again, I'm not going to be playing any of the clips because I don't want to get hit with the language thing. And that's why I've also been covering up some of the language, because YouTube, there's certain things they'll ping you for. You look like an idiot, dude, she continued. I bet when you started this game, you didn't have the greatest game either. I bet you've had pooey games. I bet you effing suck. And you know what? I'm laughing at you because your is so effing small. And you're probably still, well, yeah, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. And so this gentleman right here plays the video and says, hey, what about this? So you can't talk if you're going to be doing the same thing. If you want to make a change, you can't do the same thing you're complaining about. The hypocrisy. So honestly, and it goes on, and then Seamus talks about, like I said at the beginning, oh, this wasn't the future of Xbox Live we envisioned. As a community and with the help of at Microsoft, this needs to be highlighted and stopped. It will take teamwork between players, devs, and console. Basically, what he wants to do is censor anything that people get offended for. And you can't do that. Then people will stop playing. If you can't speak on a video game, you can't talk crap. People have been doing it in sports. People have been doing it in competitive environments for years. And now, because we're in, I guess, a time of people, snowflakes and everybody getting offended and everybody getting hurt, they want to censor everything. And that's terrible. You can't do that. I mean, you want to push people away from your platform? Yeah, tell them they can't talk crap in a competitive environment. All right, you know what? Everyone will just play Battlefield or something on PlayStation, or PC. Just clearly go to PC and play other games where they're not censored, where they're not muted, where they're not, pushed down. We're going to say that because, they talk trash. Yeah, everybody talks trash. Is it nice? No. Should it be said? That's debatable. Some people take this criticism or these insults and grow off them. Other people weaken. It's how I was always raised. If people insult you, if people talk down to you, take it and grow. So, all right, become stronger off of the weak. And people constantly make fun of others, because those who do make fun of others, usually something's wrong here. Something's wrong here. Because they feel less. So what do? They insult others. So don't take it personally. It's what people do. Good people will go, hey, GG. And go, you know what? Tough game. And move on. That's what a lot of us gamers do. But there are a lot of people out there that don't. And your sex, your gender, male, female, should not matter. Because people take shots at whatever they can clearly see. They use stereotypes, and they use negative, let's say negative words and phrasing on such things. But it should not be used in order to ban or censor people. It should be used to grow thicker skin, become a stronger person, and to realize and to learn that there are crap people out there. You know what? Let crap people be crap people. You do you. You grow. You thrive. You become better. Use it to strengthen yourself. Here. That's what this is. Now, the article goes on and talks more about it. Talks about her hypocrisy, talks about his hypocrisy. And, I'm not going to get into it because you can read more. We're already about 20 minutes in. I just wanted to touch on that bit of the article. And it goes, it's a good read. Go continue if you want to read the whole thing. But I just wanted to touch on that bit. because I really think that having toxicity in the gaming online space is a thing that's always been there. It's a thing that will always be there. Unless you're going to turn off the mic so people don't get offended, and then people are going to stop playing. Why? Because people still want to talk to each other. But people also don't want to fear that one word because someone thinks it's offensive, whether it is or isn't. Just because someone wants to cry about it, people are going to stop playing. Your product is going to be thrown to the wayside for a competitor that doesn't allow for that. That they allow anybody, hey, say what you want. We're not going to change that. If you have problems, block them. Do what you have always done. But hey, you know what? We're not gonna stifle one person because of another person wants to cry. And the hypocrisy is extremely real in this one. Am I siding with the guys who talk the crap? No. Am I siding with her? Definitely not. Am I siding with Seamus? Heck no. But what I'm saying is, one, if you're a gamer, try not to be a douche to other people. We're all trying to play video games and have a good time. That's always annoyed me. Hey, there's some people that just want to be douchebags. Hey, stop being a douche. And for those, yeah, there are douchebags out there. So you know what? If you're gaming, grow a thicker skin. Now, if you want to use something like this and get some publicity, hey, that's clearly what was going on here. Now, they got me talking about it. They got other people talking about it. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Look, Bounding Into Comics is reporting on it. So, yeah. Congratulations. You're crying, not crying. Got you some publicity. Marketing? I don't know. But hey, what do you guys think about this topic? We know online gameplay can be toxic. Yeah, you know what? People are a-holes. Deal with it. It's life. Move on. I've had to deal with it. You've had to deal with it. Doesn't matter, male, female, we've all dealt with it. Growing up, yeah, everybody has had, even as an adult, people have had, difficulties in dealing with others because of appearances or, just who you are in general. It happens. Yeah, you can sit back and you can cry, or you can pick yourself up by your bootstraps and fight back, or you can just dirt off your shoulder, which is what I usually do. I'm like, I sometimes I'll give my rebuttal. Yeah, I'll give my rebuttal and say, hey, you know what? You're wrong, but here you go. You know what? Have a nice life. Good luck with your future endeavors. And I move on, and I, again, dirt off your shoulder. I'm sorry. I think that is one of the greatest lines, and I think that is very inspiring. When I first heard that, I was like, yeah, that's how life should be. Dirt off your shoulder, man. You just... Yeah, words. I grew up with sticks and stones. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. In the year of 2021, 2020, 2021, 2022, apparently words hurt more than anything else, and that should not be a thing. So, hey, this is my opinion. If it stopped, I think if it just stopped with her not being a hypocrite, this would never have been talked about. But the fact that she was a hypocrite, people need to really watch what they say. Should not be censored, but should watch what they say. Common courtesy, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The golden rule. So be nice. But there are people that aren't going to be nice. You don't, in this case, you don't fight fire with fire, because it's going to turn around and burn you. And that's exactly what happened here. Yeah. I'm going to end it there. Tell me what you guys think about this topic. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. I'd really like it if you share this video because I really want you to get this out there as much as you can, and I want to get some opinions. Yeah, I know people are going to side with the people that, oh no, you shouldn't be able to say a word. You should, shh, no, don't hurt because people cry. No, don't. You know, all right. Being mean is a bad thing. Being nice is a good thing. But hey, there are mean people and there are good people out there. And, you know, I sound like a broken record. The bad people are going to be there. Good people, we're going to be here too. So, yeah. If you're playing video games, if you're online, try to be nice. There are plenty of douchebags out there. Don't be one of them. Be a nice guy. Be a nice girl. Don't complain if you're going to do the same thing. Don't be a hypocrite. That's all I got to say. So, be kind to your fellow gamers. That's the gist of this video. Be kind to your fellow gamers. But hey. Yeah, that's enough of this one. We've gone on about 25 minutes on this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Head on over to redbandanagaming.com. Follow us on our socials. Head on over to our spring link in the description below, where you can get all kinds of great Red Bandana Gaming merch. And whenever you're watching this, if it hasn't been Christmas yet, I hope you guys are having a great holiday season. Hope you have a great Christmas. And if you're watching it after, hope you have a great New Year's. Hopefully your 2022, excuse me, will be fantastic. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.